Hello all, hope you are doing well. So now we are entering into the fourth week of 1 month GIS self-learning certificate course. In this, I will teach you how to create an amenities map and how to create a final layout of the map. All of you are suggested to follow the steps and share the final map layout. Certificates will only be provided once you submit this assignment. So we will start with making an amenities map. I have selected an area around Delhi, that is Faridabad, to locate its amenities or in other words, facilities. Now, to start this work, first of all, I will need the boundary of Faridabad. Now, getting the boundary of some cities and villages seems to be impossible sometimes. If you ever face such situation, you can create your own boundary. So I will start with explaining you how to create the boundary of the city. For that, make a search on Google about that area and that come to the map section. So here you can see this is the boundary of Faridabad. Now I will use this map as a base and then further I will create vector layer over this base. Now if I wish to take this image to the software, I have to georefer this image. Now to georefer this image, I will need some ground control point which I can again get from this image itself. For that, you also need to open an Excel sheet and here I am writing point, X coordinate and Y coordinate. Now I will click on the edges or the corners. So I'm clicking at the first corner. I will expand it and here I have the X value, copy and paste. This is my first ground control point. Copy, copy and paste. Now I'm clicking on the second edge or corner and expanding it again. So this is again the X and paste. This is the Y, copy and paste. Third point. So now I'm coming back. I'm taking this as my third point. So I will click on this edge again, copy and I will paste it in the Excel. You have to remember the points for which you are collecting the ground control point. For a proper georeferencing, minimum 4 ground control points are needed. So this is the fourth one I'm thinking to take. You have to again select this very carefully. So once you copied and pasted all the ground control point in the Excel sheet, save this in .csv. .csv is also called as comma separated value. So I'm saving this in .csv format. Now obviously I need to georefer this image, so I have to save this image too. So I will save this image as well. So I will be snipping it with the snipping tool. I will crop the area of the city and I will save it. I will save it by the name Faridabad City. Save. Let us proceed further to georefer this image and then finally create the amenities for this area. Now, as you all know, for georeferencing, I will use this interface georeferencer, which either you can get which under raster or layer. So I have it under raster. So I will open the image from here. This is a raw image, and to georefer this image, I have the ground control point in an Excel sheet, which I will open using this tool. This tool is called as Data Source Manager tool. Now the Excel, which I have just converted into delimited text, will be highlighted under the delimited text option. So I will browse from here and I will take this Excel. In the place of X fill, you have to make sure you are taking X, and Y you make sure you are taking Y. And I'm going to add and close. So these are the 4 points for which I have collected the ground control point. Now, if you cannot visualize the symbology, so you can just make a right click, go to properties, and take a bigger symbology, which is quite visible. Okay, now I'll georefer this image using this points. To georefer, again, I will use this tool, add control point. I collected the first one from here, I remember, and I have the ground control point in the map canvas, so I will click on it. Second, I will again click on this from map canvas and I will click on it. Followed by third, I have collected the third point from here and click on it. Fourth point from here and click on it. So likewise, I just collected the foreground control point. I will now click for the transformation. The output will directly get saved into that amenities map folder. Okay. Now I will again click the georeferencer once again, and likewise I have georeferred this image, which I will again open using this data source manager, and here I have this modified image. Okay. It seems to be tilted because I guess I took the point little below, but I just click a bit in this above, right? So you have to click exactly from where you have collected the ground control point. Now I will create a shape file and finally digitize the boundary. So I will create the shape file here itself and I'm naming it as Faridabad city. And I will have to take polygon option over here and OK. So I will start drafting the boundary using this toggle editing tool. I will be creating the boundary. I'm doing this a bit randomly. You can zoom in like this and create. That will give you better visual resolution and better visualization. So likewise, I'm creating this whole boundary. You have to zoom in, okay, to get a better area. So once you are done, just make a left click and right click and just give it an ID. So likewise, I created the boundary of this city. Further, we will try to collect some of the facilities. For facility, I'm thinking to collect some location of schools, college. Well, we will collect that from Google Earth Pro. So similarly, in the Google Earth Pro, I will make a search. I will make the search. Schools in Faridabad. So here are some schools. So what I will do, so in Google Earth, once you search something, it will be highlighted here under the search panel. Just below the search panel, you will get an option, copy the search result to my place. Just click on it. So all the schools are saved under this folder under my place. If I wish to have more options, so I will go to the second level, even save further. So many schools are getting saved. Now further, so altogether I have saved 5 folders of the schools in Faridabad. Now under the temporary place, I will make another folder and name it as schools. Now we'll bring all of this together and save inside this folder. Further, I will save this by making a right click and save place as in the desktop, this amenities map folder, and I will name it as schools. Save. Now let us open this in. I can uncheck this and I will save it further. Now I will add all the schools which are in vector format from here, and these are the school options. So these are some of the schools of Faridabad. Similarly, I will search for colleges. If I wish, I can remove this because I've already saved. Try to keep very less data. Once you are done, you can delete or remove. So I'm searching for school colleges in Faridabad. So these are some of the colleges in Faridabad. Now similarly, I will make a folder under temporary place and name it as colleges. Then I will select all of them together and drag and bring this inside. And I will save this folder as well by the name Amenities Map and Colleges. So I have selected the schools and colleges which I'm going to make a map. Basically, suppose I want to show the educational facilities in Faridabad. So I will add the colleges now. These are the colleges. Right? So now as you can see, these are quite scattered, right? There are so many colleges and school options. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to merge them up. To merge it, I will use a tool, merge. Here I have the option merge vector layers. First of all, I will merge all the schools. So I'm selecting all the schools. One step back. From here, we can select the coordinate reference system. And from here, we can generate an output. So here I'm naming it as schools. Save and run. Okay, so now you can see all the schools are merged in a single point shape file. So what I will do, I don't need this anymore, so I'm going to remove. Okay, basically, I'm merging the layer so that it can be even more visible. I will merge the vector, this college layers now. So I'm checking all these colleges, one step back, select the CRS, and from here we can generate an output. So I'm naming it as colleges. Right. So similarly, I will remove all this control. Okay, I will only keep the merged one. Remove. Okay, so now you can see I have only two layers, by one by the name schools and one by the name college. I will make this hollow so that I can have even a beautiful interpretation. So right click, properties and symbology. So I have hollow made it transparent so that things are quite visible. Now what we can see, some schools and colleges are beyond this boundary, which I don't want. I only want the schools and colleges that are within the city. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to clip it out. So for clip, we can either take the tool from vector, then geoprocessing. Here you will find the clip option. So what I want to clip, I want to clip the colleges which are beyond the Faridabad city, and I will again get an output. So I will name it as school. Okay, I can just name it as final school, which we can find again rename as per our wish and run. So as you can see, here I have only the schools which are within the Faridabad city boundary. I will do the same thing with colleges. And here I will write final college. So I will now remove the previous two layers because I don't need it anymore. This final school and college are the final layer. Okay. Now let me just cross check whether it is. I think I need to click the colleges again. From here, I will just select the shape file. Let me just open because I think I have clicked the same layers two times. No worries, I will do that again. So I need to, the colleges are all fine. I will have to click the school once again because both the time I think I took the college layer. No worries, it happens. Whenever you're working in GIS, it happens, not an issue. So quickly let me click the school properly this time. So I'm just finally college I will add. Yeah, the school I will click once more. Geoprocessing and click. So from here I will have to take the option of schools. You have to make sure, okay, which input you are taking. So now I guess, yes. So these are my two final output. Okay, so I will change the visual, lower this symbology a bit, and I will take some good one. Suppose I'm taking this for the school, okay, and a larger symbology for college. Suppose this for college. Let me see how it will look like. Yes, we can take this. So now let us see how to create a final layout of it. So to create a layout, we will have to select for the layout properties. So for that, we'll go to project and then new print layout. We'll name it as amenities now. I have only exported the school and college. You can take some other facilities also. Okay, you can take universities, you can take institutes, okay, whatever you want. Lot of data available in Google Earth Pro. So here we have a tool. This is called as add map. We have to take this and make a box. So whatever are in the main data frame, it will be highlighted here. So this is the map, right, which I need to make the layout of. First of all, we need to put the title. For title, I will take this text option and I will just drag it and here, just make double click or just here we will find this toolbar, this panel. This is the item properties. Okay. So whatever you want to write the title, you can write it here. First of all, I'm writing Faridabad city. Okay, font and whatever if you need to change, you can change it. Suppose I want to change the size of it, I'm taking 20. Okay, so in that way you can change the font. If you want it in the center, just press click center. And below that I want to write amenities map. Amenities map. Or you can also write educational facilities. Okay, whatever your wish, I'm just showing you the steps. And I will make it a bit larger because this is my main concern, right? 24. So this is how we can make the heading or title. Next, I will write. I will make the grids. Okay, grids. So for grids, in the item properties only, just come down and here we have the grid option. We will create a new grid. Okay. Once this grid one is selected, just modify it. Here I will take one interval. Okay, but one will not do because it's a very small area. So I will take here 0.1. 0. So this is very small area. Okay. Here I don't want this marks. I just want frame and annotation. Okay, I will show you why I selected this. Just come down with me. Some frames will take. Suppose you can take zebra. Or you can take a lot of options are here. Line border. This will give you a simple frame. Come down and just click on this draw coordinates. So these coordinates are in decimal degree. But I want the format to be in degree, minutes, seconds. Okay, and I want this to be in vertical. So left, I will show this as vertical ascending and right also I want to show this in vertical ascending. So I have created the grid, I have created the title. Now it's time for the scale bar. Okay. Now next in the map we must have the legend. Okay. So the legend also option you will get from here. Just make a box like this. And here we have the legend. If you need to change something in the legend, again I will go to view and item properties. Okay. So here I will just check this auto update and here I will rename. Okay. Instead of school 2, I will just write here school. You can do any kind of rename after which. School. One step back. Here colleges. One step back. Okay, and boundary. I don't want this, right? I don't want this, so I'm going to just come down. I want to subtract. So legend, if you wish, you can adjust any place you want, either here or you can drag and bring it down. Wherever you want, you can specify it or show it. The last thing that we need here is the north arrow or orientation, which we keep it always in this way. Okay, here a lot of options are there. If you wish, you can change. And finally, I want to put something more. I want to put the source also, the source of the data. So the source is Google Earth Pro. Pro and Google Map, right? We collected the boundary from Google Map. So I'm just specifying the source as Google Earth Pro and Google Map. So likewise, you can put all the map parameters, and once you think your map is done, you can change the visualization a bit more. Okay, you can change symbology and all. And once you think your map is done, just export it. So here you have the export as image option, and I'm exporting it as amenities map. Instead of declare, I'm saving it and save. Let us go back to the folder and see how the map is created. So this is the final layout. This is my final layout. So this is how you can easily create an amenities map, and finally you can create layout of it. So students, now you are suggested to follow all these steps as per done by me, and then share this final map layout. You can mail us in our mail ID swastik@gmail.com. So here we are coming to an end of this course. The main purpose of this course was to get you acquainted with the basics of GIS, just to make you understand the concept of GIS. If you wish to learn further with us, then you can take up our paid courses, which are in online, offline, and hybrid mode. So in our courses, we have a wide topics to teach. We will teach you advanced GIS, advanced remote sensing, photogrammetry, LIDAR, web GIS, and many more. So if you wish to study further with us, so call and WhatsApp us or email us at swastik@gmail.com.